Ethnik Festival of Arts and Culture, Alberta's Black History Month celebration.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's a beautiful day. Thank you so much for coming to the grand finale of Alberta biggest Black History Month, the Ethnik Festival of Arts and Culture. Each year during our festival, we try to create an opportunity for cultures across Africa and Caribbean to be seen, to showcase that beautiful culture. This year, it's going to be South African themed opening ceremony, and we put a lot of effort into the process, going all the way to South Africa to get music, costume, performances, and the choreography to be led by South African dancers as well. It's one of the ways in which we want to do authentic, performances. And I'm going to be bringing up stage now the South African themed opening ceremony led by Mpoe Mugali and Sokana. And we have, accompanying them is Priscilla Bukasa and some amazing dancers.
She is the woman mangled in the very act of becoming herself. And you are stone. And when Jesus asked, he that is without sin cast the first stone, reviving the conscience of men to buckle under the weight of their own backbone, to feel that they are both progress and canvas at work, yet still art. They are still art. So how dare they judge the artist? So let them cry at her feet asking to make amends. Today she is woman, so she will smile and carry on. She will not speak you into a flood, into an unparted sea. Don't mistake her kindness for something small. Don't read her like your traditions. When you find her sitting at the well, remember that she has just spoken to God. She has seen and tasted a joy unequal, sold out and sided with something sovereign. Hallowed be thy name that calls her what she was in the beginning. So what can you offer a person who is now an offering in the sea of glass, basking in the heavenlies? Remember her name when she comes to tell you of what she has seen. Forget the yesterday of her, the time you saw her and made small greetings. Hold her up to the light and see that it is her who is illuminated. She is everything they said she wasn't, and then some. Yet they slither their tongues like serpents to make a mockery of her. It is not her that they will answer to. It is not her. Her silence will quiet the earth still. Hold it ransom until her story unfolds. Be her weapon of choice. Remember her reference to her hands as she lifts them up in adoration, stretched out parallel to one another, making them into a symphony of some sort. It is God who will listen to her, call her his daily delight. They will sit among strangers like listeners, gathering stories, laughter, and tears. They will make memories and hold secrets sacred to women familiar. These hands, a carrier of life. When she says she is hands-on, believe her to be treasure, to be house, home, and nothing less. Nothing less.
We, the people of South Africa, welcome you today. I am about to share about Limpopo. Limpopo, home of the Rain Queen, Queen Mojaji wa Balobedu. I'm telling you about a land so rich, a soil so rich. From the deep mountains to the Kruger National Park. Ke re gae Limpopo. Oh, in the valleys of Mahuba's Kloof. Oh, where the Balobedu come from. Home of the Balobedu, Bavenda, Bapedi, Vatsonga. Oh, the home of the Big Five, Limpopo. They say a lion, get down. Rhinoceros. Oh, a leopard, ingwe. Tawu, Ingwe, Tolo, Limpopo, my Limpopo.
We are now in Districts 5 and 6 of the Métis Nation of Alberta. To welcome everyone in a good way, I would like to share with you the Cree Welcome Song. Traditionally, when we sing songs, we sing in rounds of 4 to honor the 4 directions of the medicine wheel. But this song is a little bit different. We sing it in rounds of 3, and that's to keep the circle open and welcoming so everyone completes the circle today. Because in a circle, we're all connected. There's no beginning, there's no end. No one is greater or less than anyone else in the circle, just like in the hoop of life. It teaches us to honor each other and welcome each other into the circle in a good way, without judgment, but to learn from each other and to grow together and to build community in a thriving and beautiful way. Mia Sin is from the Natahau family of Sturgeon Lake Cree Nation, and I'm very thankful to my elder Joseph Natahau for sharing this song with me on my journey. And it doesn't just mean welcome, although it does welcome in all of our ancestors, so it always gets to be a party in here. But it also means beautiful.
And I need you to please do me a favor, because Ethnik Festival is not a boring festival. I need you to please stand up, go and meet new 2 people, say hello. How you doing? Where are you from? Tell me something sweet about your culture. I'm from Nigeria. We love jollof rice, spicy food. We enjoy making friends. People are not standing up. The people in front, are you too big? Please say hello. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to get entertained, informed, educated? Let's welcome the Sparq Production Group! Yeah!
राई बरेली में तू बीच बाजारी जब हुस्न दिखाने जाएगी होश उड़ाने वाली शौक नजर के जो पेच लड़ाने जाएगी राई बरेली में तू बीच बाजारी जब हुस्न दिखाने जाएगी होश उड़ाने वाली शौक नजर के जो पेच लड़ाने जाएगी अरे बहन कितना जेवर कहना तेज हवा से बच के रहना गिर जाए तो फिर ना कहना झुमका गिरा दे हाय झुमका ओए झुमका हाय झुमका झुमका
What chumka? What chumka? What chumka?
What chumka
And I know what's around the bend might be hard to face 'cause I'm alone. And I just might fail, but Lord knows I'll try. Shine stars lit up the sky. Stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home, far across the river. Can you hear freedom calling, calling me to answer? Gonna keep on keeping on. I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home, far across the river. Do you hear freedom calling, calling me to answer? Gonna keep on keeping on. I'm gonna stand up.
Ayo! Ayo! Joy! 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 Ladies and gentlemen, DRC Canadian Rhythm. Elena go go, Elena gal. 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 Elena, 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 Elena,
Now we there, now we there, now we there, yeah. Now we there, now we there, now we there, yeah. Is it a pull up, pull ya? Now we there, yeah. Messi to see the weekend, now we there, yeah. If we're gonna come for
It's an honor for me to welcome the best mayor in Calgary. Amazing woman who loves everybody, who support everybody, who support the initiatives of organization put together for Mayor Gio Tigandek. Go ahead.
Good afternoon, everybody. Oki, Daranastada, Amba Wastich, Tanse. These are greetings to all of you in the mother languages of the indigenous peoples who stewarded these lands at the confluence of the Bow and Elbow rivers for so many generations before people like me came to settle here. It's an absolute pleasure to be here with you today at Ethnik Festival on behalf of my Calgary City Council colleagues. My gratitude to all of the organizers and volunteers from the Afro-Canadian and Caribbean communities in Calgary who have put on such an important event. And thank you, Lanry, as always, for bringing us all together again. This is significant that we have an event like this during Black History and Excellence Month. The observance of Black History Month in February is our reminder that Black history is Canadian history and Calgary's history.
Now I would like to welcome the Senior Vice President, Region Head of the Titi-Akinro Group, Robert Gazal. Go ahead and I'm giving him a round of applause.
Thank you very much, Lanre, and how can I not say anything about Dr. Paul and the flattering remarks that you provided earlier? So thank you for the very, very kind comments. My name is Robert Gazal. I'm the Senior Vice President and Region Head for Alberta, and it's an absolute pleasure to be here with you today. I do want to note, though, that when Dr. Paul invited up the 4 Nigerian people onto the stage, 3 of them actually are colleagues of mine at TD Bank. And so, so we want to demonstrate, and I also want to thank Lanre as well for the really, really kind comments that he made around our commitment to diversity and inclusion. And if we're going to walk the walk, if you got to talk the talk, you got to walk the walk. And I'm glad to see that even though we say it, it's being noticed elsewhere. So thank you very much for those really kind comments.
So right about now, I'm going to bring up a speaker, on behalf of representing the Canadian government. And after that, we're going to watch a short documentary about Ethnik Festival. Now, this is the MLA for Skyview and also members of Canadian Parliament, Honorable George Shaalli. A round of applause for him.
Well, that's some great music I got a chance to come up to. I was going to break out in some dance moves.
You're welcome.
I don't think you'd want to see my dance moves, but it's exciting to be here today with everyone. Good afternoon. On behalf of Prime Minister Justin Trudeau and the Government of Canada, and as your local Liberal Member of Parliament, I first of all want to thank the organizers and volunteers of putting this important festival together. Lanre Hajahi, who's done a tremendous job, and with the Ethnik Festivals Association, and everybody involved in bringing us together here at this important time, important month. And the theme of empowering women of all races towards nation and community building is such an important theme. And I thought about that on the way in, that I have two of my colleagues, one being Minister Marcy Ian, who plays such an important role in the Black community. And if you don't know Marcy, she's an amazing woman She was a CTV anchor for a number of years, and now she's the minister in our government. And then my colleague, Ariel Kayabaga, who's from Burundi. And I've had an opportunity several months ago to spend some time here in Calgary with her. So I'm so lucky to have these strong, amazing Black women in our caucus to work with. And as our Prime Minister always says, diversity is our strength.
Now, to lead us in the land acknowledgement, I would like to welcome Elder Treffy Deerfoot.
Okay. Get geneig se met se mekwan gesukoi. Be doch bekiks. He needs the books. I want to welcome our distinguished guests here. I want to welcome all of you here. I saw so many beautiful people when I was walking in. They must be chasing the ugly guys out or something, but all I saw was beautiful people here. I love it. I give you land acknowledgement for my relatives. My relatives camped just away down here where Fort Calgary is, just several blocks down. This was our summer camping area. If it wasn't for them building the railway, we would still be here. Our winter camping ground is the Banff Corridor, where we all go there, and hundreds of people, thousands of people are coming here to enjoy those mountains. So I come here by way of what I was hearing here. I was hearing the drum beat. I was hearing the dancing. I was hearing the celebration of life. We all have it here and feeling our pulse. We're celebrating life here, my friends. I welcome different colored people from all over the world to come here. People want me to talk about reconciliation. Reconciliation is welcoming other people to this traditional territory.
It's very important that we welcome her on stage today because she believes so much in culture, arts, and of course, diversity in general. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the Egyptian Folk Dance Academy, Rondel, the CEO.
Now, I would like to call on the Alberta Premier, Honorable Daniel Smith. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you so much. What an amazing performance. I could see as the lights were going, you were attracting all the children up. I was so pleased to be able to enjoy that with you. As well, thank you as well to the elder who started us off in such a good way. I appreciate your words, and thank you to the Lieutenant Governor who have heard her share that an incredibly inspiring story once before, and she's just such a wonderful representative and such a leader in our province. Thank you, Your Honor. It is a great honor for me to join you once again at this year's Ethnik Festival of Arts and Culture. When I joined you last year for this event, I discovered that this festival really warms up our cold Alberta winter months. So I'm thrilled to be back here with you to celebrate Black History Month once again. And I'm proud that Alberta was one of the first provinces in Canada to recognize this important initiative. Black history has been a part of Alberta for longer than Alberta has been a province. And it's critical that we recognize our history and community involvement that continues to benefit our province to this day. Because Alberta is a place where everyone should feel welcome and be free to be who they are. It's a place that honors the heritage of our First Nations peoples. It's a province that celebrates the cultures and stories of Afro-Canadian and Caribbean Albertans and everyone else who's come here in search of the Alberta dream. Events like this festival help immensely. They signal to newcomers that when they come here, their cultures will be celebrated, and they can count on solidarity and support from many other communities in their new home, and that there's a space here for all dreams and ambitions.
Our music is influenced by Western and Southern African folk music and traditional musical practices, gospel, smooth jazz, and smooth rock. Ladies and gentlemen, please, if your ends are not too busy, let's clap as we welcome on stage Perpetua Atife.
Right about now, I would like to welcome the Honorable Minister Tanya Fair for her speech. Let's give her a round of applause.
Thank you, everyone, and thank you for that introduction. It's wonderful to be here. Thank you, Elder Deerfoot, for getting us started off on such a good note today. Her Honor, Lieutenant Governor Salma Lakhani, Premier Daniel Smith, my friend and colleague, Minister Mickey Amory, and Police Chief Neufeld. I'm so fortunate to join in on festivals and events like the Ethnik Festival that celebrate the amazing people and cultures in Alberta. Ethnik is such an energetic festival and a great example of why Alberta is the best place to live, create community, and call home. Music, dance, food, culture, all of what has been going on here yesterday and today. In Alberta, we proudly celebrate who we are and where we come from. We embrace each other's heritage and enjoy sharing it. We celebrate, create, and engage with art and support artists. I highly thank and value Ethnik as a celebration that showcases the diversity of Black culture in Alberta and as a vital and engaging way to celebrate Black History Month.
Oh, it's getting better and better and better. We're getting towards one of the most exciting part of the festival. So right about now, we have a performance. But before the performance, I would like to welcome Chief Mark Neufeld, Calgary Police Chief, to give us a welcoming speech.
I can tell you that I learned something at Ethnik Festival too in the previous years, and that is, unlike our previous performers, I have no talent when it comes to dancing. But see, last year that didn't stop me. Many of you will remember last year there was a dancing booth. You remember the 360 lights and stuff like that? Yeah, I didn't want to go in there, but I did. And I've been in therapy much of the year trying to deal with that. And so, but I thought I was well over it. I thought, we've come a long way, we've made progress, right? And I feel pretty good. And then today, somebody whose name shall remain nameless, Jalila, had the video. So I had to watch it again. And we got a few of our members here and they got to watch it. So this is not gonna work out well for me. So anyway, I really appreciated the previous group and the dancing. It's just a reminder of the talent that I do not have. But listen, on behalf of the Calgary Police Service, I wanna thank you all for the opportunity to be here today to celebrate alongside you. It's an honor to celebrate Black History Month here in Calgary. The city, as you know, is home to many diverse Black communities that bring their own unique cultures, traditions, and experiences to Calgary, and we've been super fortunate to see and to enjoy and witness a lot of those here today, and we're that much better for it. The diversity and this rich culture and wealth of lived experience is highly valued by the Calgary Police Service, as we continue to work every day to build bridges and trust across the service and the communities that we serve.
I've seen him perform and I love it. Ladies and gentlemen, please, let's welcome Rondel Roberts Band.
Ooh, baby, yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh, yeah. I was born for you. You were made for me. But it's hard to be in love. And I've been gone for days. And the things I say, they don't mean the same things anymore. But I came and I gave you my ooh. And nothing's gonna take it back to the store, asking why, oh why.
So without further ado, we've been waiting for this moment. You know, our celebrity artists all the way from the Caribbean to Florida, and they're here tonight. It's an honor to have these amazing sisters. How many of you know love is wicked, all of that, and never, never, and all of that? So I'm not going to be here to sing tonight because we're going to be having Brick and Lace, Nyla and Nyanda of Brick and Lace in the building. Let's welcome them. Can you just give a round of applause for Brick and Lace as they come on stage?
Go on, everybody! I'm gonna need you guys to hype up yourself tonight. You know, so we don't do the dead vibes thing. We'll come all the way from Jamaica. We'll come to bring some heat for you guys tonight. You understand? We want to set it off with an R&B vibe for you guys tonight.
Calgary, how y'all feeling tonight? This is Foundation right here. You know, this song was on our album, Love is Wicked.
Oh.
And it's titled Boyfriend.
Oh. You want to bring it up, man? Yeah.
Wait a minute. First of all, we move like y'all. Let me explain so we don't get confused. I don't want you to be taking it too far. All up on the street saying that you're my boo. Just cause we're kicking, don't read too much into it. I can do it like you do. So when you're out saying we, I'm too committed to me. Spoken like a real chick. I'm saying I'll treat you like my only dude. But you're not my boyfriend. You're not my boyfriend. Come on. Candlelight dinners, round trips for two. But you're not my boyfriend. You're not my boyfriend. You can even roll with another chick, I'm down for whatever. I ain't gonna trip, that's cool. So don't be thinking I'm in love with you. You're not my boyfriend. You're not my boyfriend. She could stay with me another day.
Stay with me another day.
I wish I could change your mind and make you stay.
Make you stay, baby.
I'd give anything. Come on, let me hear ya. Say I'll be loving you with
Loving Calgary. Ha! Hey! Tears on my pillow, cause your love is wicked. Cry me a river, cause your love is wicked. Friends come around, say your love is wicked. But the kisses where you get down, you know it's wicked. Wait for your car, cause your love is wicked. Can't sleep at all, cause your love is wicked. Pain in my heart, cause your love is wicked. But the loving when you give,